Hey, hi. So we will be writing an interesting program. Someone asked to me write. We know what is palindrome, but the program is not to find whether the string is a palindrome or not. Instead, we will be finding if their substrings are palindrome. So here is this is a word here, which is not a palindrome, but you observe carefully. A part, I mean, one of the substring. So this one substring is palindrome and the other is this one is palindrome. Okay, so to find whether the substrings are palindrome or not, first logically we have to think how can we frame words using this main string. So words can be like if you have more than one letter, like two or more, then it can be a word itself. Whether that word, that substring is a palindrome or not, we have to find it. So first would be finding the words, and second is the whether it is palindrome or not. So there might be multiple ways. I am going to stick with the one method. So firstly, the whole word, the given string itself is a word. Okay, so we will be testing whether this is a palindrome or not. So this is a word formed. So what I can do is using this A, the first index, I will start framing the words. As I said, this is the whole word. Okay, this is one combination, and I will be decrementing the index from the last itself. So this is another word. Again, I will decrement one index. So this will be one word. Okay. So again, I will decrement uh, one word. So this will be one word like that. So this will be one word until when till the I and j is one number bigger. Okay. So this is also what in the next iteration. What we can do is take k, the next index, and get up to the end. So this is one word. So we will repeat the same logic. I will be considering this k and decrementing one value from the end. So this will be forming another word. Okay, and this will be forming another word. So till k d. So I j will be like a relative. J will be one number higher than the its I value. Your I j and we will discuss it later. Okay, so this is the logic I have framed it. You can do it in another way also. There might be many other ways. You can instead also you can do it like you can start with AK. Okay, and another thing is AD and AF. Okay, till the end. So what I have told you, it's the reverse of it. But in this approach, we will be going from decremental value. So to do this, we will be using two for loops. One with I, and the inner for loop will be the J. Why we need two for loops? So one is like this index A. So I will be keeping the I here, and the inner loop will be forming the word till the end. I will be decrementing one j value. So the outer for loop will be stick with a, but the inner for loop will be decrementing one j value. So it will frame one word like this. In the same way, like this. In the same way, the another one. Okay. When it reaches ak, okay, when ij is relatively like j is one number bigger than the I, then the outer for loop will move to the next index, that is k. So then the inner loop will be framing the same logic itself, k. Now then k to j and k to d till it collides the nearer value, like its relative I and j, which is having only one difference. So we will be looping like this using uh, two for loops. Okay, so in this way we can find all the substrings contained by a string. So this is the outer for loop. So I have taken I equal to 0, and I will be looking till the length of the string itself. Okay, and the inner for loop will be, as I said, it will be making combinations of words. So here I have taken j as dot length because I will be coming from backward. So as I said, I and j will be relative. So j will be always one greater than I. Then you have to stop it and go to the next iteration. Next iteration means you can increase the value of I. So j minus minus is like come decrement the value when you are coming from the backside itself. Then what I will be doing is from the string what they have provided s1. So I will be substringing like I. So I will be 0. So j will be like whatever it's the length. So length will be here. It will substring and save it to the s2 itself. And what I am doing is I am using a string buffer. I'm passing this s2 in the string buffer to reverse it. And once we reverse it, so I will be comparing whether the reverse to the string in this one SB is the reverse to string. So reverse to string is equal to the formed word. So this is formed word, what we are forming words using this substring, and this string buffer is reverse one. So I'm comparing those two strings. If those two strings are same, then I am like printing that substring is palindrome. This is a simple code using two for loops, just a 4-5 steps of logics. Now let's run this program whether it's working or not. Yes, as I said, uh, the inner string, the substring DFGFD is a palindrome, and the another one is FGF is a palindrome itself. And I will be doing one more case. So here I am taking one other string. So this string itself is a palindrome if you compare it, because if you reverse it also it will be same, like because the kind of it's the first and the last and the second and the n minus 2, the third and the n minus 3, these are matching. So the string itself is a palindrome, and their substrings are also palindrome, C to C, D to D. So let's run this test case also. Yeah. So the string itself is a palindrome, and the every substring is also a palindrome. Thank you.